Khaliq Muhammad is in studio right now, and we're talking to him about a couple issues that are going on, obviously in his ward, and his passion for being a politician and running for alderman at the age of 18. Number 312-884-8205, 312-884-8205. If you want to join the conversation, if you got a question for Mr. Muhammad himself, please give us a call. You can also email us at
triplethreshold3@yahoo.com. Once again, triplethreshold3@yahoo.com.
That's right. And we are here. We're live. We're not going anywhere until 10 o'clock. Muhammad, again,
I'm not
welcome
going
back.
anywhere either, sir.
That's right. Welcome back to the show. And before we went off on break, I had asked you a quick question, and it was in regards to how are you going to achieve the two goals that you told me about? You told me you want to stop crime.
I told you those were issues, and we can solve those issues. Well, there's a lot of vacant property, a lot of vacant lands in my community. Those could be businesses right there. There's a lot of abandoned buildings. Those could be housing for homeless people, etc. We could do that. We could get business right there to reduce the unemployment, and also we can get there's room for mentoring programs, community centers. Some of those abandoned buildings could be community centers. That's what I'm proposing right now.
And in regards to the crime rate, I mean, you said that, but I
said, youth, they're looking for jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these people out here committing these crimes, they just want a chance to provide for themselves. Some of those have a lot of families, so they got to provide for themselves somehow, and I don't blame them.
For you Triple Threat Show listeners, we do have Fred Lee in the house. He is our NFL analyst, and he joins us here on the Triple Threat Show. Fred, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'll just jump right in. Just jumping right in. But Khaliq, I heard you talk about providing mentoring programs and things like that.
Parenting classes.
I think it's very much needed. Why do you think a lot of those programs are not currently in the city right now? Because is it because there a lot of people, they don't think people would use those programs, or they haven't been used in the past? What do you think?
Well, I'm sure you know we're in a deficit. But what we could do is set up community organizations to supplement this lack of money and resources.
Okay. And I hear you about deficit, but then I just read something that Biden's talking about a $53 billion monorail or whatever. It's like a lot of those
$53 billion rail plan.
Yeah. You think about. What do you think about stuff like that when you see spending in that capacity, and then you think about the things that we need in the inner cities, especially? What do you think about that? And then how do you create buzz around the issues in the city when it seems like people don't care? They're spending money on trains and things like that.
Right. I said I'll definitely be a more accessible leader. I'll bring these type of issues towards the medium. Right here, I'm on air. But besides, I created an organization called TWO, The World Is Ours. That's a program in the South Shore community dedicated to leadership and mentoring and community organization. So that's one step right there.
Okay.
People could take it a level further. That would be great.
All right. And let me ask you another question. How do you I hear mentoring and teaching leadership, but what do you think about also teaching a lot of these young kids, especially about morals? Because you see that a lot of people have been taught about how to run a business and how to excel in life and make money, but then you see that those guys are just as corrupt as everyone else, and then you end up hurting people in the same problem that you got out of in the first place. So what do you think about that? Instilling morals and along with good business practices and things like that.
You can definitely have seminars on things like that, teaching morals. Sometimes they have to learn about morals on their own. They have to see that life rewards honesty and integrity. So they have to, sometimes they have to find it out for themselves. And it's not going to be easy. It's worth the challenge.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's really it is an issue.
And that starts out in the household. That's why I said launch parenting classes.
Yeah.
Thank you for the call indeed. Sorry, TK, I just got you off. Marty Soto all the way from El Paso, Texas, calling in.
El Paso, Texas. I ain't even hit that part.
Yeah, it's Texas, and
that's Texas.
People are tuned in here in Triple Threat Show, number 312-884-8205. If you have a question for Khaliq Muhammad, he is a 18-year-old young gentleman running for alderman in the 7th Ward. Khaliq? Oh, I'm sorry. I said it right.
He said,
Khaliq, call in.
I just said call in.
I got a little nervous there.
And I would like to say, Khaliq, I think it's a big deal about what you're trying to do here. You're starting off young. A lot of people don't make that first move because they're afraid of failure, or they say they're too young, or what can they possibly do.
Right.
But I think it's a big deal when a person like you decides to do something like this, take on an endeavor that I'm sure you feel sometimes is bigger than you, which it is.
It is bigger than me. The movement is definitely bigger than me.
Yeah, so I think it's I think it's a big deal, man, and I definitely support. And I think it's a good thing for a lot of young youths to even see it. I think when I talked about what could you do to create buzz, I think this is creating a buzz right here. You coming here and talking about what you're passionate about, what you're trying to do. I think that sets an example for a lot of young people who don't have that example in the homes that we talked about as well. So, God bless, man. God bless.
God bless you too.
And you know what's funny? Well, not funny, but what's interesting is you got to start somewhere. And why not start here at a young age? I mean, you will have the experience once you get older. You will mature.
You always gonna have challenges.
Of course. And you will see through time what goes on in the world of politics and the issues in the world in general. So, I mean, in a sense, I guess this could be a prime time for him to start. I don't know if any of you guys would agree with me.
Right, it's always good to get a start, young ahead. It gives you time to get your experience, and like Tilo said, you learn a few
Like I
things along the
said,
way.
my passion exceeds experience. It exceeds my years. Passion makes up for experience.
Yeah.
As long as you're dedicated, as long as you can continue to be dedicated.
Yeah, and I think that I was just talking to my family about this. That like my mother-in-law, she watches CNN all day, right? I'm like, why do you sit in front of this box and watch CNN? With all these lies, these guys just lie to you constantly. And I'm like, because if you sit down and get some information, you're trying to get some information so you can use it for something, right?
Right.
But how am I going to use information when I'm always suspecting that I'm doubting you the whole time, whether you're telling the truth or not?
I'm never gonna be in a position where I have to lie to the people. I think I would rather just stay alderman. The way these politicians lie and the way the system makes you lie as you advance is corrupt. Historically, youth has always been the group to make change in the world and in the United States. So,
Yeah, the sit downs.
man, thank you. Where were you calling from? Detroit? Shout out to my people in Detroit.
All right, Rob, thank you for the phone call. And that is an interesting question in regards to Egypt. I mean, it's chaos going on over there, and it is mainly youth going out there and rioting and making noise. I mean,
You're never too late to achieve greatness. But like I said, I've been involved in public service. I've always enjoyed it more than anything else, more than sports. I played basketball at one point in time, but nothing intrigued me more than politics. What did I do? In my community, I created an organization called TWO, The World Is Ours. That's a leadership, mentoring, and community building organization. I've been involved with the Kappa League. I'm the vice president of that organization. We serve the homeless. We mentor our young brothers. So I've been involved for a while.
Khaliq, how do you feel about the support you're getting so far on the show?
I think it's crazy. I think it's amazing how much people are supporting me out here. They're showing me so much love. Kids, toddlers, with their moms. Like, they coming to my meet and greet. I got a meet and greet this Thursday. I need everybody to show up. 5 o'clock. Doors open.
Where's this at?
76 and Phillips.
76. When is this? When again?
This Thursday.
This Thursday?
Mm-hmm. www.IAmTheFutureNOW.com.
And we do have to head to our final break here before we have to let you go, though. Real quick, has any media attempted to approach you at all? Have you got any type of newspapers attempting to interview you or anything like that?
Well, I did an interview with ABC News. That came out. A lot of people saw that. I'm working with the Chicago Tribune. I'm waiting for my story to release whenever it is. I did a few interviews for them. Just waiting for it to come out.
Sounds good. Well, any last words you want to let our listeners know here?
I am the future now. Let's get the movement going. Everybody support me. I need your support. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you found some support here in the Triple Threat Show for sure. I mean, we will
We'll
follow you on
support you all
Twitter,
too.
right,
Let me know.
TK?
Yeah, definitely gonna follow. We'll support your campaign and help you out whenever you need it, man.
Tell me what it is again on Thursday. That address?
76th and Phillips at the Community Center. It's called the Rebecca K. Crown Youth Center. That's where my organization, TWO, is there. So,
And real quick, before we do let you go, I know I'm just throwing stuff
not
at
my
you.
organization, excuse me. I'm just a part, but yeah, I co-founded the organization.
Before I do let you go, though, I know you told me about an event that you're doing. Are there any other events that people should be aware of that's up top of your head that you want to?
It's gonna be more, but I'm gonna keep you. I'm gonna keep y'all updated.
Okay. All right. Khaliq Muhammad, again, 18-year-old
I am the
politician.
future now.
he is the future now, as he continues to say, and I'm sure that is your motto.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Well, he's, again, 18-year-old politician. He's running for alderman of the 7th Ward. If you want to follow him, you got his Twitter, and hopefully we can have him again, and we'll see some success in your campaign.
Thank you.
All right, Khaliq Muhammad, thanks for being on the
Shukran.
show. Thanks for being on the show, and when we come back, we will continue to talk some more Super Bowl, because we got to talk Super Bowl, of course.
Yes, we do. There's some interesting
Especially now
stories.
that Fred's up in here.
Oh, goodness.
Oh
gracious.
yeah, I'm here.
Barbershop Jay's calling in 15 minutes, so stay tuned.
I'm
ladies and
in.
gentlemen.
All right, y'all. Take care.
All right, Khaliq Muhammad, and we'll be back here. Don't go anywhere. Triple Threat Show on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
Dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when it comes up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on. All night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when it comes up. The show goes on. Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through they teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh, put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they see, that's how that Chi-Town made me. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up, when times is hard you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.